Incremental greetings. Let's continue the Supermemo course, the logical expansion. Now that we have seen how to modify and set a specific forgetting index for many elements at once, now it's turn to know when. If I set a high number, I increase it, decrease it, set a specific number, when that is useful. So I have a few different scenarios. Next one. You have an overload that is overwhelming you. It's way too much content every single day. Into hundreds, it's way too much. Then I want to increase, in this case, increase the forgetting index. We have seen the first two that was decreasing. Now I want a higher number. Increasing the forgetting index means that the retention rate will lower. But that's because I want to move on. I don't know. I haven't used Supermemo for a while. I don't know mercy and postpone. I don't want to mess this up. So you know what? Let me modify the requested forgetting index so I will have less reviews so I can keep up and eventually catch up. Once I catch up, perhaps I will set it once again at the default. The flow here is that from now on, all of the elements will have a higher forgetting index and the next intervals will be calculated accordingly and will be longer. I'm not modifying anything that has passed already. It's from now on. And I'm not rescheduling anything. I'm only affecting calculations of intervals in the future. I'm not rescheduling anything from the past in my collection. Stays the same. So whatever I don't touch, the items that are outstanding, but I don't do any repetition, nothing happened. Meaning, let's say that it's been a month, and after a month, I put it back. I do the opposite. I decrease the forgetting index to what it was, or I set a specific number, or I apply the default. That usually the case will be decreasing, assuming that default is 10. Hey, so for a month, the forgetting index on all of those items was a lot higher, but since I didn't do any repetition, and then they have the same, nothing happened. That's why I didn't mess up with the scheduling, even if I have been 1 month doing that. It's a massive difference. Compare this. So imagine if I sort, if you remember the video, that I can sort and save the repetitions. A quick reminder to save repetitions. I sorted this for what was the higher, perhaps higher retrievability and whatever. But then you messed up because the last repetition becomes today and all of that. So you don't change anything about that. It's super harmless. And you will only have modified, influenced, at some degree, the calculations of the next intervals for the items you actually have seen within the ones you have modified. Especially useful in that case. See you in the next video.